to table view. Go to table view. Just below to the report view, the second one is your table view. Left hand side.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Where one?
Okay, it says now there are pending changes. You can see the red warning sign, right? Left to that, few icons are there in a column. Can you see that?
Yeah.
First one is your report view. Second one is your table view.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I take control of yours?
Yeah. Yeah, ma'am.
It would be good if we take this offline. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
you granted me permission?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems that you have gone to transform data and did something because it shows me apply changes and all those things. Your
Why
screen
this
is pretty stuck actually. That's the issue.
Okay. So why this icon they're showing?
One more thing. Is your transform data open anytime? Because wherever I am going is just stuck up. Or hold on. I don't know why it seems Ma that can you just I mean you are the initial stage of learning now. You wouldn't have saved any PPAX file. Would you have done that anytime? No, na? You haven't saved not even a single PBIX file in your desktop. Is that right? Can you respond? Can others hear me?
Yeah, Maitri, I guess she's on mute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please move.
Name is Prerna, right? Or Prema? Prerna. Can you hear me? Can you unmute yourself and talk out, please? Okay, we'll do one thing, Prerna. We'll
Yes,
take
ma'am.
this offline,
Actually,
ma.
yeah,
Please.
yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yeah, but I will suggest you two things first.
yeah.
Thing is, if first of all is you just uninstall your current version, whatever your version you have downloaded, just uninstall it. Prerna, are you hearing me?
Yes, ma'am.
That do that first. Second is you would have lots. It seems that you have temporary files. Do you know how to delete temporary files from your desktop? I mean, from your
Yeah,
machine.
yeah, I'll try doing that.
Nothing big deal. Just Control R, not Control. Sorry, your Windows key and R. If you press together, a small dialog box is going to open up. Just type in temp, or else
Okay.
your that is one type of doing it. I mean, when the moment you type temp and you hit enter, you're going to get the whole set of temporary files which are saved onto your machine. Just Control A and delete, Shift delete, permanently delete it. And in case your recycle bin has got some unnecessary files, go ahead and delete it. Even at times when it is also loaded, the whole system goes on very slow. It's completely performance is too slow.
Yeah.
That is there. Also, one more is there like your temp percentage, like the place where I asked you to type in temp, na? Your Windows key and R. The
Okay.
same place only temp percentage. Type in that. You will get one more set of temporary files. Control A, delete, Shift delete. Once you just, all the unnecessary files, you just remove it from your machine. Becomes a bit, space is just like cleaned up. The whole
Yeah.
thing is cleaned up. Then go for installing your Power BI desktop.
Okay.
Nothing goes on like for a, what to say, no magic, nothing there. All mechanical, all man-made
Okay.
only. Okay, ma? Try it,
Yeah.
give it a go, and let me know tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if possible, I'll suggest you one more thing. After you do the installation, you try to connect to any file and do the changes in Power Query editor and go on. I mean, the process which you're following, now you can record it. Do you know how to record it with a screen recorder? Try
Yeah.
it. A small video, you'll get it now. Send it to me. I can see it that also and let you know what is the issue going on.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so 2 actions you have. Do it. We'll see to it tomorrow. Got
Thank
it?
you, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, because this issue, na, even in other batches also they're facing it at times. Initial time the lady was facing, I remember, but once she uninstalled even the when you go to control panel also. Priyanka Jain, can you unmute? I mean, mute your mic.
Oh,
I
sorry.
remember when she removed or uninstalled some unnecessary big files were there in her system. When she removed that, na, her Power BI, this desktop, it started working very easily. That movement was faster. Even at my end, ma, when I teach you all, na, if I open two PBX file together at the same time, my system goes slow. It happens. It's quite common only. So don't think some process you're doing wrong and all. Maybe the options which you're selecting that might go here and there. But as in whatever background is going on, there's no rocket science in that. Okay, Prerna, just give it a go and let me know what is the is it better or not. Let me know, and then we can decide what's going on.
Okay. Thank
Hmm? Because try
you. Yeah.
this. One of the persons has tried it. It was much better for her.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma.
Yeah.
Yes. Today, as in, we were still on to our M functions. We had seen few date functions like isIn, normal other dates also functions. We have seen some text functions we have seen. I am yet to share my screen. Hold on. Today, I'll come across few list functions. The first thing you all might ask me, what is a list? Hmm. Okay. 1 minute. Give me a minute. I'll talk. Yeah, list functions as in, um, first of all, what is a list? We all know about tables here. You call it a query. Okay, I know in Power Query Editor, any table you load it from the Excel end or any data that you load it gets pretty much loaded as a query that we all know. Okay, but and when I see it, it's very much in a table form only. And in, I mean, although it's been named as a query, when we look, it looks like a table only. Fine. Now in here, each of this is a column. We are sure of that, right? Now sorry, your list is nothing but an array of values. When I say array of values, the list can contain like a continuous sequence of numbers, any dates it can contain, any text values also it can contain. At times, list can have a combination of all data types also. Okay, that's also possible. Okay, now in case if you are going to work on any list functions in Power Query Editor, you should just enclose a particular column. A single column also you can refer it to a list, but how to input or how to enter any particular column as a list will be, we all know it gets enclosed within square brackets. Now outside square brackets, one flower brackets also should be enclosed, only then it will be treated as a list. Okay, now few of the examples, list examples I do have, I'll just go across. Now this particular PBX file that I'm just showing you all on screen, it's not there in a drive. If you want, I'll share it now. You want to open that? Maybe you want to hold on. Or is it okay if I share it after the class?
After the class is fine. Usually. Yeah.
All of you fine? Or you want me to send? I can send it now.
After the class,
After
fine.
class.
After the class. Okay, then fine. You just view what I'm doing on the screen. That should be much more. This source is here, nothing but I've shown you all now that hash shared, wherein you can get that whole bunch of our M functions that is available in the query editor. I can get a hold of that. I convert it to a table and my any type of function I can filter out and see it. Okay. That's the whole thing all about. Now here query 2. First one, many a times you people do had a doubt on last week that why do we have to learn about M functions and all. Is there any real time usage or any kind of use case that we might be applying on our real time job? Yes, there is a few areas are there, as in I might be required to generate a list of dates. Okay, if I'm being asked to, like, my work, that maybe the whatever the tables or data, that input data I am being asked to work on with, if it requires, say, suppose a unique list of dates, maybe my data set that I've been provided as some date ranging, maybe just for an example sake I'm saying, maybe an over 13 months period data I'm being providing, maybe from 2021 1st of January to your 2022 31st January. So around 13 months of data is being given. Now it could very much happen that the input data, which is like the tenure is over 13 months, the dates could be repeating. Okay, maybe if the sales data, it is very much possible that on a single date a number of transactions have happened. That could be one of the reason why the dates are repeating. Or maybe on the same date a lot of salesperson would have done the sales. That's also possible. Or maybe on the same date, not only on a particular location, there are some, say, maybe 6 locations data that are being provided. So all the 6 locations, there might have been some or the other transactions or business happening on the same day. So same like this, the date being repeating in our table input data could be due to various reasons. Okay. In general, on a single note, I'll say that maybe on the same day, a lot of transactions have happened, or maybe on the same day, lots of orders would have been generated. Any of the case. Now, when I do have this kind of a date structure given to me, it will be easier that if I have an extra list of dates, yeah, the same range that I've been, whatever the 13 months, with that 13 months in head, I can create a unique list of dates and use it along with my input data so that I am able to work on my analysis much more better. It helps you off. So one way is how to generate a dates. There are 2 ways. I'm just going to go it for the first one. It's your list dot dates. Okay, in list dot dates, if you see here, list dot dates, let me show you. Maybe if you want it in our query, I can show you. Hold on. List dot generates is just opened it, but then you have your list dot dates also. Now list dot whole filters I have applied on my this table only. Whatever we had got, that whole bunch of M functions, I have filtered out rows corresponding to your list dot. So whole set is coming up. Just saw some sorted rows also I did on this name column. I did a sorting. Now what about dates? List dot dates. The fourth one from the below. If I open this, it is like I'm going to give a start date, and then the second parameter or the input value I'm going to provide as into how many number of dates I want to get returned. Then I say a step value. Step value is between 2 dates, what is the difference? That is your step value. At many places, they call it as an increment value, whichever is the case. Now, say, for example, we are in March, right? Say from 1st of March 2025, I want to get generated 31 days because March has 31 days now. And my step value, I want to keep it by default as 1 only. If you don't mention it, it will be 1. Okay, or you can explicitly mention it also. And this is the procedure how to get it. They have like given us 5 dates over here. List dot dates in brackets. Any date that you want to enter in Power Query, it should be starting with hash date and within brackets your year, month and day. Done. That's your first argument within list dates. Second is the number of days that you want to get in return. So I want to get in return 5 days, the example given over here. Then the step value or the increment value is 1. So how to mention it? You have to do it in terms of duration. Now duration, I just a small reminding you all people. We would have done age, we would have calculated age we have some, if at all I'm not wrong, we had a small table which was all cricket players and their date of births. We wanted to find out the age, so I just selected the date of birth and went to your date area to just say age. So what I got in return was duration. It was nothing but my days, HH, MM, and SS. That duration only we are mentioning over here.
Yeah.